Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and today we're going to make this cute little container. And I don't know if any of you are like me, but when I use a product, let me get some of these picked up, just like these, or I make quite a few of something. You know, I made quite a few of those little coloring pages and things. When I have something like this left over, I don't want to store it in my paper scraps because, you know, I'll forget I had it. So I want to store it a place where I know I will use it and keep up with it and that kind of thing. So I wanted some kind of little container that I could just store it and put, you know, one of these on the end of my desk. Have two pockets on either side to store things like this, and then I can see that it's there, and when I'm making something and I want to use this, then I can just grab it out and use it. So, you know, my thing is, if it's out of sight, it is definitely out of my mind. I try to keep things out where I can see them, or at least labeled where I know exactly where they are. And I have a couple of little cubby holes at the end of my desk that I think something like this would be just great in. So I thought I would make this, and then I will make another one and show you how it is done. Alright, the first thing you want to do is decide what cardstock you want to work with. Now, I did mine, as you can see, in two different colors. This box is made separately and then you put them together. I did the green or the teal and then the pink. I love those colors together. So, but you could make it all one color, you could make it out of designer paper, whatever. It just needs to be kind of a thick paper so that it'll stand up really well. So you're going to cut your paper to 12 inches, or if you use a 12 by 12, just cut it down 1 inch. So it's going to be 11 by 12. On the 12-inch side, we're going to score at 4. Woo! That really went crazy. At 4 and at 6. I don't know why that one went so wild. You're going to turn it, and you're going to score at 2 and at 9. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do my other sheet while I have the scoreboard out here. Okay, on my 12-inch side, again, we're going to score at 4 and at 6. We're going to turn it to the 11-inch side, and we're going to score at 2 and at 9. Okay, that's all the scoring we're going to do, so we're going to put that down. We'll just start out with this one since we have it in our hand. So you want to burnish your score lines. And my bone folder has chipped off, so they're actually sending me another one. This is from EK Tools. I thought that was nice. Alright, so we've got it scored on all the score lines. Now what you want to do is on this portion right here, where these two little score lines are together, you want to cut up on that score line, just to that first little score line, and then you want to cut out a little notch. Just like that. Just a little notch. Do the same on this side. These are super simple and super quick to make. That's why I like them. Then you're going to flip it around and do the same thing on this side. Okay, so we've got those notches cut out. Now what you're going to do, this is going to be the back of your box. This will be the front. So this is going to need to actually go like this, just like that, and then this is going to go on the outside of that to bring it all together. So let's put that together. Let me go ahead and score that a little bit better, or burnish it a little better. And I am going to use my glue, my art glitter glue, just simply because it holds very well. It sets up really quick, and it gives, ooh, and I went wild on that one. It gives me just a little bit of time to wiggle it around if I need to. Okay, you're going to pull that up, and where you're going to just meet that score line to that corner right there, just like that. Just make sure that they are really even and that they meet, and then just press that down. And I use my bone folder to kind of even out all that glue under there. You're going to do the same thing on the other side, and just like that, just make sure that corner and that edge meet. And then you're going to press that down really well. You could use score tape on this if you want. I've just found that this glue holds just as well, so I'll just use it. And now these two pieces you're going to bring up like that to form your little box. Okay? But before we do that, we're going to cover this with a paper. And I'm going to put this is all from the same collection, and this is from our collection, that was our May kit, and this is from Pink Paisley, and it is, oh, as many times as I wrote this, you would think I know. I'll think of it in a minute, but it is from Pink Paisley, and this was our May kit. Our June kit, I've had a lot of people wanting the May kit. They're all sold out. I'm sorry about that. We can only get a certain amount of kits because it's so hard to find all of the items that go in the kits now. So we have a certain amount every month, and then that is all that we have. The June kits will be up next week, so grab one of those as soon as you see them go up. They'll be up in the .com and in the group. So just make sure, we usually put a post out and let everybody know that the kits are up. So just come and grab one of those if you can. Alright, so I just went ahead and inked the edges a little bit on that, and then I'm going to put that right there. So I'm just going to run some glue around the edges of this. See if I can run it halfway straight. And then just center this up, and I'll tell you what size this piece is in just a second. You're just leaving about a 1/4 of an inch all the way around. And I just flip it over and then do the same thing with my bone folder. Just press it down. You could put this piece down before you start putting it together if you want. I just find sometimes if I have a directional paper and I try that, sometimes I get it upside down. This piece is 3 3/4 by 6 3/4. So, and then I don't cover my sides or the back because the back you're going to be gluing to the other one, but you could certainly cover the sides if you wanted. This one is one of those things that you just keep decorating until you're satisfied with it. Alright, then you're going to bring this one up to that. Make sure that your fold lines up with that corner, you know, with your edge, not the corner but the edge, and then just press it down. And again, I put it down and put my bone folder in there and give it a good press. Alright, and then you're going to do this side the same way. Make sure that that edge is right in that fold. And then just press it down. That's why I like the glue. It gives me just a little bit of wiggle time. Right. And then here you can trim off your edges. And you can put this back in the trimmer and trim them off if you want. I just go from, I put my scissors in there on that corner and point them right at that other little edge right there and just give it a cut. Just like that. To me, that's the simplest and easiest way. Do the same thing here. There you go. Got those cut. Okay, now before we go on and make the other side, we're going to do a little bit of decorating on here. This piece is cut 7 inches, and I think I cut it at, it was 7 inches by 1 inch. And then I used this is the edge punch from Stamp It Up. You could use any type of edge punch that you wanted. On the pink one, we're going to put the aqua, or the teal. So we're going to put that right there. This piece is 7 inches by 1 inch. I think I said that, but I'll say it again. I'm just going to use a little bit of glue. And I'm just going to put it right there. I'm going to actually lift it up so I can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to make sure that the top edges are even. And press it down. So there we go. We've got that in there. I think that's cute. Alright. Then on this one, I actually put a little butterfly. This is a little, sorry about the glue strings. This is a little lace butterfly that someone gifted me, but I didn't have another one. So on this side, I actually put a flower that Christine LaFleur made me quite a few years ago. She made these flowers for me and sent to me as a gift. So I used that on this side, and I'm actually going to use another one of her flowers that she made. Aren't those beautiful? Look at that, the detail. I'm going to use this one on this side, but I'm going to put just a little bit of ink on it. So I want just the tips to be a little pink to kind of match up with the paper. So I'm going to just put a little bit of that in there, like that. And then I'm going to put that right there. And I'm going to use just a tiny bit of hot glue. And I'm going to press it down right there. Isn't that cute? Alright, we'll set that one aside for just a minute while we make our other one. Let's move some of this out of my way. Make sure that I put the top back in my glue. So we're going to go ahead and burnish these. I want to absolutely thank you guys for all the comments that you have left on the videos. It has been super sweet to read all the comments. I have loved every one of them. I've read them all, and I've tried to answer or at least give a feedback on all of the questions or comments that you left. I will be choosing a winner from the last video, and I will put it up at the end of this video. I'll put the name, or the YouTube name anyway. And when I do that, all you need to do is private message me with your mailing address, and I will be sending you out one of the projects that I have made. I actually told a lady that the other day, and I messaged her and said, send me your mailing address and I will send you one of the gifts that I have made. And she sent back and said, are you real? Yes, I am for real. I will send you out a gift. One of the projects that I have made. I do not mind at all. I love sharing things. If you want one, if you don't want one of the projects that I made, that's fine. You can just put a comment and say that you'd rather not have one. That's no problem at all. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Or if you'd rather, you know, just get it and give it to somebody else, I don't mind that at all either. Okay, I'm just putting this together the same way that I did the other. My feelings are not easily hurt. Y'all will find that out. And put this one together. So don't forget to comment on this video, and you could win one of these, or you could win a gift off of one of the other videos, tutorials that I have made. You never know what you're going to win. Okay, I think on this one we're going to put a little ink. That other ink that I used was Festive Berries, and this is Peacock Feathers, and they're both from Tim Holtz. They're from the 2015 monthly colors that he did. So we're just going to ink a little bit of that. Put a little glue on it. Also, don't forget about the challenge that's going on. It has just started for June. Our May winner has already been chosen, and I think she has already picked up her gift certificate and probably even used it. You get, if you do one of the projects that I have done and posted on our members room within 30 days of the time that, from the time that I do the project, tag one of us. You could tag me or Christine Beebe, either one. Let us know that you've done that project and that, you know, it was one of the projects that I done. Then your name will be entered to win the $15 gift certificate. I give one away each month to a lucky winner. You get to use that to pick out whatever you want out of the shop and just go shopping. And you can do as many projects as you want a month, and your name goes in every time you do another project. So lots of ways to win. All of these instructions, all of the photos for this, and the measurements will be on my blog, but they probably won't be there until tomorrow. I'm working on this pretty late tonight, on Friday night. So I may not get all of that done tonight. There we go. Okay, we're going to cut these corners again. See how quick those come together? They come together so fast. So easy to make, but yet so useful. Alright, got that. Now we're going to put the pink one right here on that. Looks like I might need to trim it just a tiny bit. Let's cut just a bit off of that one. I don't know if y'all can see that I've got a glue string hanging over here and it's driving me crazy. It feels like a spider web. Okay, just make sure the tops of those are even and press it down. Just like that. Now, I do not have another one of the little butterflies that was the lace butterfly, so I'm just going to use one of the little metal butterflies that we have. I can't wait till my glue gun gets here. It's still not here. They had to back order it, so I'm still having to put up with this one that absolutely gets glue everywhere. Got that. And now we're ready to put these together. Let's see. make sure. And I am going to use my glue again. You could definitely use a double-sided adhesive here, score tape, whatever. I don't know that I would use hot glue just because it would make it, you know, you want this to be put together really tight, and hot glue is going to give it that little bit of gap because it gives a little bit of dimension. So that's why I use this glue. This glue is also in the shop if you want some. There will be a link below as well for this glue. Alright, I just put them up together. Make sure that my sides are even, my tops are even. I try to get the top going together first and then just kind of work my way down. Put both my hands in here and just press and hold just for a second. Go to the other end and do the same. Press it and hold it. And if you have a little gap right there, just put that little fine tip in there, squirt you a little glue, and then press it down. But we're going to put a little bead of beads, a little bead of beads up through here. So we're not going to worry about it having a little bit of a gap to it. Alright, now what we're going to do is run this pretty pearl, it's a flat back pearl, right down the side of that. Just kind of, it helps reinforce the side, plus it kind of covers up, you know, if there is a little gap or anything there. And on this, I'm going to use my hot glue. So what I'm going to do first is put a little bead up here to just kind of get it started. And I just lift that up and just run a little bead down through here. As straight as I can, which is not very straight most of the time. Y'all know me with my shaky hand. Alright, there you go. Isn't that cute? See, that just kind of covers all that up. I just clip that end off. So there we go on that side. We'll do it on the other side. So start with just a little bead to begin with and get everything started. Pull it down to where you need it. Make sure it's even at the top. Then you can kind of lay everything else out like you want it. I just pull it down straight and hold it there. Just like that. Take this one and clip it off. So there we go. We've got our beads on the side. I think that is cute, cute, cute. Now all we need to do, let me turn this off and put it over here so I won't burn the house down with it tonight maybe. Now all we need to do is put our little flowers on the top up here. Let me get some of these strings off of me and we'll get started on that. Okay, I used a little I used a little punch, this little punch from Stamp It Up that I got a long time ago. I don't know that you can get this one anymore. It's just a little tiny flower punch, and I punched these out. But you could use any type punch that you have, or you could, you know, not do this. You could put regular flowers on there, whatever. And then I use the other end of my stylus, and I just lay them down on this. This is just a piece of foam that come in packaging, and I just press the centers down. You see how that kind of just cupped all those little flowers up? And then I just take my little pokey tool. These did come in, and they have been mailed out to all of you guys who have been waiting so patiently for so long. And then we also have more coming, so we should be good on these for a while, hopefully. Love this tool. Okay, this is just some little pearls that we have that come from Want to Scrap, and we have these in the store as well. And I'm just putting a little tiny pearl in the center. I think these are probably maybe 2mm. Okay, so we have the pearls in the center of all those. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to use glue dots. And these are the big glue dots, so I'm actually just going to tear them in two to make the small glue dots. Oops, wrong side. And I don't put them straight, I just put one, you know, up here, one down there. It's a lot easier for me. So there it is, our box completely finished. And now we have two of them that we can put on either end of our desk and have all kinds of goodies put in them. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Don't forget to leave us a comment below letting us know that you enjoyed the tutorial, and you know, if you have any ideas of things that you would like to see us make, please let us know that as well. We will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.